SWOT analysis is a useful instrument for helping managers to identify the internal strengths and weaknesses of a business and external opportunities and threats facing it. So the acronym S is strengths, W weaknesses, O opportunities, and T threats. A SWOT analysis is based on the assumptions that an effective strategy maximizes the strengths and opportunities of the business and minimizes its weaknesses and its threats. So the components of the SWOT analysis includes the following. Strengths. A strength is a resource, a skill, and other advantages relating to the competitor and the needs of the market which the business serves or expects to serve. It is distinctive competence that gives the business a competitive advantage in the marketplace. It is also a strength of a business that is more capable of doing the ordinary. Strengths may exist with regard to financial resources, its image, the market leadership, buyers, suppliers, relationships, expertise, skills, and the knowledge that the company might have. Weaknesses. Weaknesses is the limitation or deficiency in resources, skills, and capabilities that impairs effective performance of a business. Facilities, financial resources, management capabilities, marketing skills, and brand image can be a source of weakness. For example, a business short of cash cannot afford to undertake a large-scale marketing communication campaign. Sun Tzu, the early military strategist, had the following to say on exploiting the weakness of a competitor. When your competitor shows his weakness, move rapidly to take advantage of it. Seize what the competitors value the most. Then opportunity. Opportunity is a favorable element within the business environment that can be exploited by management. The identification of a promising opportunity is an absolute prerequisite for the profitability, survival, and growth of a business. Identification of a previously overlooked market segment, changes in the competition regulating circumstances, technical changes, and improvement buyer and supply relationships could present opportunity for future business. Then under threats is a major unfavorable element within the business environment that can lead to the failure of a product or service or ultimately of the business itself. It is responsibility of management to identify such threats, real or potential, and to take the necessary steps to counteract these threats. Threats can be taken from different forms. It could be from the consumer, the market, unexpected increase in competitions, problems with the suppliers, legislation, recession, the exchange rate. It could be anything that might be a threatening situation within the organization. Similar to the SWOT analysis, the PESTLE analysis is also a tool that can be utilized to scan the external environment for any potential threats. So evidently we look at different elements: political environment, economical environment, socio-cultural, technological, legal, and economical environment. So firstly, the political and legal environment. On the political front, the years 2016 and 17 will probably go down in history as the most interesting and challenging. There were first Britain's decision to exit the European Union and the implications which that brings. It has led to major changes for Britain and the rest of Europe on the economic front, as well in terms of security and immigration. This was followed by Trump's elections as US president against worldwide demonstration protesting his elections and all his politics and movements. Then if we look at the international environment, the world has become one big global market due to the advantage in technology, and evidently with the internet, e-commerce, and communication technology, news travels very fast. In the past, news traveled slowly and the reaction was even slower. Today, communication is instant. What happens anywhere in the world is reported immediately, and people market research to these events instantaneously. It is therefore even easier to source suppliers for products that was in the past almost impossible. In the addition, competition is not just limited locally anymore, but you can now also get people from overseas to become your suppliers. Then the physical environment, natural resources such as water, coal, oil, gold and other minerals are not available in infinite quantities. Businesses must be aware of these limitations as a range of factors that can lead to the shortage of raw materials and raising costs. It is also important that they supply this back to the manufacturing environment. And if you are taking so much from nature, what are you as a company doing to give back to society? Then technological environment. Technological innovation can be described as the process that expand people's capacity, and it is in the one area where things are changing at an alarming pace, and virtually on a daily basis technology are just increasing significantly all over the world. You simply have to look at the sophisticated features on the cell phone, the growing use of the internet, new software applications, and the small computers you can buy these days. The advances manifest in all areas of business, including advertising, media, and the development of all these products. So evidently, as an organization, you need to know what is happening in the environment in terms of technology, because if you don't know what's happening, you will be left behind. From an economical perspective, you have to scan the environment, and it also have to include issues such as potential risks in inflation rates, interest rates, unemployment rates, consumer income, exchange rate, monetary policies, and also the business cycle is very important. Then socio-cultural, environmental, also important. The integration of the South African population since the interdependence in 1994, the focus on women in small businesses, and specifically Black economic empowerment and other actions have brought about significant changes in all areas of business. So the sociocultural environment have an impact on our marketing techniques, the media that we use, the type of advertisements, the organizational structures, the product designs, and the offers for sales across the type of business and industries. Social and cultural changes is strongly influenced by the company and the economy and the technology that is being utilized. Social trends affect the marketing strategies of all the business that we deal with, specifically in South Africa.